What's up, role players? Sam here, doing another video from my car because I have a hard time doing them at home. So sorry about that. I hate car videos, but it is what it is. Today I wanted to talk about going into town in your RPGs and why I don't think you should spend game time on it. Now, I think this has been discussed a lot, and I'll caveat everything I say with this is my opinion. And you should play the game the way you want, right? So if you enjoy these things, then do that, right? If your table enjoys these things, then do that. I'm just saying that for me, I think going into town during your session of D&D or whatever should be avoided. I think it's boring. Because what's D&D about? It's about fighting shit, right? I mean, that's what I want to do. Like, I love the role play part, but I think that nothing is better and nothing facilitates better role playing than when you have tense moments. And most of the time in D&D, tension, drama is facilitated by combat, right? You got to fight shit because that's what you do. You're an adventuring party who goes out and fights things and, usually gets some kind of loot and whatever. And so, it's that is what it is. I don't want to spend game time shopping, right? I don't want to spend game time talking to a guy that is going to lead me to the quest, right? Like, I just want to be on the quest. Now, that being said, right, if I'm playing Star Wars and I'm playing a bounty hunter, right, investigation is part of that. So I've bought in, I'm prepared for that. But typically in my D&D game, if ultimately we're going to a, underground dungeon somewhere deep in the jungle to, recover this ancient staff for the wizard in the town, right? Because, apparently it's what he needs to complete this ritual that he's doing that's going to, help the town out in some major way or whatever, right? The last thing I want to be doing is sitting in town in a tavern. A wizard or somebody who's associated with the wizard walks in and says, "Hey, we have a wizard who's looking for adventurers. Would you be willing to help?" Blah, blah, blah. Da, da, da. Then you sit and you talk to the wizard. And the wizard goes and he gives you all this background information. And he says, "Oh, there's this there's this place out in the middle of the jungle. And you should go down there. And I'll pay you lots of money and any other treasure you can keep. But I need this one item." And you're like, "Great." And then you got to travel to the thing, right? And then, no. I'm at a point in my life right now where I don't have time to do that. Like, I desperately want a campaign, but people are busy, right? And it's hard. Like, it's super hard to get people to commit to a campaign. And so I can't do long sessions. Like, I game online, I can do at max 4 hours, right? And really, I'd rather do 2 to 3 because it's an online session. That means I need high octane fun, right? That's what I want. And I would suggest that that's what most people want out of their D&D. Maybe not. You hear about these people who have lots of fun, sitting around at a, king's court doing all kinds of political intrigue and, all these great like social combat encounters and whatever. And if that's tense and that's, and that's like adding to the story and adding to the drama, fantastic, right? But for me, I want to be able to explore shit. I want to be able to fight shit. I want to be able to find some cool treasure. I want to feel my heart beat. I want my pulse to quicken. I want things to be exciting. Okay? So don't start your party out in a tavern unless the tavern is like on fire or blowing up or whatever. Don't start your party talking to somebody to get information about the quest. Start your party right at the top of the stairs leading down into the dungeon that you're about to go down into and say, "Go." And then start filling in information as necessary, right? Or before the game ever starts, you give them here's the hook. This is what we're doing. Boom, here we go. So anyway, it's about fighting shit, not shopping.